Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we're going to talk about Mass Effect Andromeda. I am going to keep this short, and I'm going to make sure all of the gameplay that I show you in this clip is going to be spoiler-free and nothing that's going to really ruin or show you much of the story. And I am going to avoid showing you a lot of the combat. There's a lot of reasons behind that. And I do want to state that, yes, the facial animations in this do have a lot of issues. You will look at eyes that are constantly glaring around and a lot of different issues that it's had. And it's not necessarily with the animations, but the way the animations react with the environment. I've also ran into a lot of issues with characters doubling and just some odd stuff along those lines. The AI is a little bit incapable compared to the previous Mass Effect games, but I think with all of the issues that this game is having, I think the thing that makes you honestly realize it the most with this game that is having issues is the fact that it is the Mass Effect trilogy or series. This is a huge series that has had a huge following and a huge backing, made by one of the biggest game developers of all time. BioWare is responsible for some of the biggest RPGs to ever come out. So, I would say this. Mass Effect Andromeda, with all of its negatives, does have a lot of pluses, and it's enough pluses for you to overlook the negatives that people are complaining about. The story is gripping, while they did play it safe, and it does feel like a mashup of several other Mass Effect plot stories that you've already seen. It is a very fulfilling story. There is a lot of stuff to it. The characters are gripping. The characters are extremely diverse. One of the characters on your crew is a Irish girl. The other one is, you have all of the races. One of the Asaris has a British accent. They do a very good job at incorporating a whole bunch of diversity into this cast. Not just within your crew either, but all throughout the entire game world. The gameplay mechanics are obviously very similar to how they have been in all of the other Mass Effect games. The only thing that was massively changed is rather than going into cover on your own, where you have to go against a wall, it automatically puts you in and out of cover, which can be very frustrating at times. The visuals of this game are still very well done, but when you compare them against a lot of the visuals you saw in the original teasers and stuff along those lines for this game, they don't necessarily match up to where it was supposed to be. I wondered kind of why, and I did a lot of research into this. Evidently, the entire BioWare team, there was a lot of issues that was going on between upper management and the team itself. You can read up on it. I believe GameSpot did an article on it. But if you are looking to enjoy a nice RPG, this is going to be a great game for you. If you've not played the previous Mass Effect games, there really isn't going to be any kind of tie-in, at least not that I've ran into so far. The only thing I would have liked for them to have explained would have been maybe, the fact that the mass relays are gone, but the whole story of this kind of revolves around that to begin with. The game, though, is fantastic, and I hope that everything you've heard doesn't really put any of you off from it. And guys, I hope you're all enjoying it. If you are, let me know in the comments down below. But I'll have plenty more content coming for you soon, guys, and thanks for watching.
Used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.